In this episode, we embark on an extraordinary journey through the enigmatic history of Earth, guided by the intriguing story of the Anunnaki. Get ready to uncover ancient secrets, decipher cryptic texts, and explore the forbidden timeline of our planet's history. I'm Baldy, and together, we'll delve deep into the enigma of the Anunnaki. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, so you never miss an episode. Let's unravel the mysteries together. In the last couple of decades, numerous controversial discoveries have been made which challenge mainstream researchers and their views on history and human evolution. Every time we delve into the enigmatic realm of the ancient Anunnaki, we encounter a spectrum of reactions from readers. While some firmly believe in the existence of the Anunnaki and their arrival on Earth to explain many mysteries that mainstream scholars cannot, others remain skeptical, asserting that extremely advanced civilizations never graced our planet's past. However, in recent years, a paradigm shift has begun to emerge among researchers, with a more open-minded approach gaining traction. The ancient alien astronaut theory. The ancient alien astronaut theory posits that thousands of years ago, even before recorded history, our planet was visited by astronauts from another world, intelligent beings equipped with technology beyond our current comprehension. Many archaeologists around the world consider modern-day Iraq as the cradle of civilization. Between 3500 and 1900 BC, the Tigris and Euphrates rivers were home to the Sumerian people who thrived in this region. Today, when we seek information about the Sumerians and the Anunnaki, one name frequently surfaces: Zecharia Sitchin. In 1976, Sitchin published his personal translations of the Sumerian texts in a series of books titled the Earth Chronicles. According to Sitchin, these clay tablets describe an alien race known as the Anunnaki, who arrived on Earth with the mission to mine gold. Sitchin's theories propose that extraterrestrial beings visited Earth in the distant past due to their home planet's need for gold to survive. Anunnaki, visitors from the heavens. Building on numerous archaeological discoveries, including artifacts, records, and monuments unearthed by archaeologists and linguists, Sitchin's work suggests that the Anunnaki, whose name translates to those who came down from the heavens in Sumerian, were an immensely advanced civilization originating from a mysterious planet within our solar system. Their arrival on Earth is estimated to have occurred approximately 432,000 years ago, with the primary objective of mining substantial quantities of gold. Events before the deluge. 450,000 years ago, on Nibiru, a distant member of our solar system, life faces gradual extinction due to the planet's eroding atmosphere. Deposed ruler Olalu escapes in a spaceship and discovers Earth's gold, which can safeguard Nibiru's atmosphere. 445,000 years ago, led by Enki, a son of Anu, the Anunnaki land on Earth, establishing Eridu, known as Earth Station I, for extracting gold from the Persian Gulf. 430,000 years ago, Earth's climate undergoes changes, becoming more hospitable. More Anunnaki arrive on Earth, including Enki's half-sister Ninkursag, who assumes the role of chief medical officer. 416,000 years ago, gold production falters, prompting Anu's arrival on Earth with Enlil, the heir apparent. The decision is made to mine gold in southern Africa. Enlil wins the command of the Earth mission through a draw, while Enki is assigned to Africa. As Anu departs Earth, he faces a challenge from Olalu's grandson. 400,000 years ago, 7 functional settlements arise in southern Mesopotamia, including a spaceport, Sippar, mission control center, Nippur, and a metallurgical center, Shuruppak. Ores arrive by ships from Africa, and the refined metal is transported to orbiters manned by Igigi before being transferred to spaceships from Nibiru. 380,000 years ago, gaining the support of the Igigi, Olalu's grandson attempts to seize control of Earth. This triggers the War of the Olden Gods, with the Enlilites emerging victorious. 300,000 years ago, the Anunnaki toiling in the gold mines rebel. Enki and Ninkursag create primitive workers through genetic manipulation of ape women, relieving the Anunnaki of manual labor. Enlil raids the mines, bringing the primitive workers to the Eden in Mesopotamia. Given the ability to procreate, Homo sapiens begins to multiply. 200,000 years ago, life on Earth regresses during a new glacial period. 100,000 years ago, the climate warms again, and the Anunnaki, known biblically as the Nephilim, begin marrying the daughters of man. 75,000 years ago, the accusations of Earth, a new ice age, begins. Regressive types of man roam the Earth, while Cro-Magnon man survives. 49,000 years ago, Enki and Ninkursag elevate humans of Anunnaki parentage to rule in Shuruppak. Enlil, enraged, plots mankind's demise. 13,000 years ago, realizing that Nibiru's passage in Earth's proximity will trigger an immense tidal wave, Enlil makes the Anunnaki swear to keep this impending calamity a secret from mankind. Events after the deluge. 11,000 BC, Enki breaks the oath and instructs Ziusudra/Noah to build a submersible ship. The deluge sweeps over the Earth, with the Anunnaki witnessing the destruction from their orbiting spacecraft. Enlil agrees to grant the remnants of mankind implements and seeds, leading to the commencement of agriculture in the highlands. Enki takes charge of domesticating animals. 10,500 BC, the descendants of Noah are allocated 3 regions. Ninurta, Enlil's foremost son, intervenes to dam the mountains and divert rivers, making Mesopotamia habitable. Enki reclaims the Nile Valley, while the Sinai Peninsula is retained by the Anunnaki for a post-diluvial spaceport. A control center is established on Mount Moriah, which will later become Jerusalem. 9,780 BC, Ra/Marduk, Enki's firstborn son, divides dominion over Egypt between Osiris and Seth. 9,330 BC, Seth seizes and dismembers Osiris, assuming sole rule over the Nile Valley. 8,970 BC, Horus avenges his father Osiris by launching the First Pyramid War. Seth escapes to Asia, seizing the Sinai Peninsula and Canaan. 8,670 BC, opposed to the control of all space facilities by Enki's descendants, the Enlilites initiate the Second Pyramid War. The victorious Ninurta empties the Great Pyramid of its equipment. Ninkursag, the half-sister of Enki and Enlil, convenes a peace conference, reaffirming the division of Earth. Rule over Egypt shifts from the Ra/Marduk dynasty to that of Thoth, and Heliopolis is built as a substitute beacon city. 8,500 BC, the Anunnaki establish outposts at the gateway to the space facilities, with Jericho being one of them. 7,400 BC, during an era of peace, the Anunnaki bestow new advancements upon mankind, marking the beginning of the Neolithic period. Demigods rule over Egypt. 3,800 BC, urban civilization takes root in Sumer as the Anunnaki re-establish the olden cities, starting with Eridu and Nippur. Anu makes a pageantful visit to Earth, and a new city, Uruk, Erech, is constructed in his honor, with its temple becoming the abode of his beloved granddaughter. Kingship on Earth. 3,760 BC, mankind is granted kingship, with Kish serving as the first capital under the aegis of Ninurta. The calendar begins at Nippur, and civilization blossoms in Sumer, marking the inception of the first region. 3,450 BC, primacy in Sumer is transferred to Nannar/Sin, while Marduk proclaims Babylon as the gateway of the gods. The Tower of Babel incident occurs, leading to the confusion of mankind's languages. 2,900 BC, kingship in Sumer shifts to Erech, and Inanna is given dominion over the third region, ushering in the beginnings of the Indus Valley civilization. 2,650 BC, Sumer's royal capital undergoes frequent changes, and kingship deteriorates. Enlil grows impatient with the unruly human multitudes. 2,371 BC, Inanna falls in love with Sheru-kin, Sargon, who establishes a new capital city, Akkad, marking the rise of the Akkadian Empire. 2316 BC, aiming to rule the 4 regions, Sargon removes sacred soil from Babylon, reigniting the Marduk-Inanna conflict. The conflict concludes when Nergal, Marduk's brother, journeys from South Africa to Babylon and persuades Marduk to leave Mesopotamia. 2291 BC, Naram-Sin ascends the throne of Akkad and, guided by the warlike Inanna, penetrates the Sinai Peninsula, invading Egypt. 2255 BC, Inanna usurps power in Mesopotamia, resulting in Naram-Sin defying Nippur. The great Anunnaki obliterate Akkad, while Inanna manages to escape. Sumer and Akkad fall under the occupation of foreign troops loyal to Enlil and Ninurta. 2220 BC, Sumerian civilization reaches new heights under enlightened rulers of Lagash. Thoth aids King Gudea in building a ziggurat temple for Ninurta. 2193 BC, Terah, the father of Abraham, is born in Nippur into a priestly royal family. 2180 BC, Egypt becomes divided, with followers of Ra/Marduk retaining the south and pharaohs opposed to him ascending to the throne of Lower Egypt. 2130 BC, central authority in Mesopotamia deteriorates as Enlil and Ninurta are increasingly absent. Inanna's attempts to regain kingship for Eric prove short-lived. Unveiling the enigmatic past. The Anunnaki's presence in Earth's history raises numerous questions and sparks intense debate among researchers. Whether one subscribes to these ancient astronaut theories or remains skeptical, the forbidden timeline of Earth's history, as recounted through the lens of the Anunnaki, continues to intrigue and challenge our understanding of the past. As we delve further into the mysteries of our ancient world, the narrative of humanity's origins and development remains an ever-evolving saga awaiting further discovery and revelation. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey through the enigma of the Anunnaki. If you enjoyed this episode and want to continue exploring the mysteries of our past, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you haven't already, be sure to check out our other Enigma Chronicles episodes for more captivating stories from history. We love hearing from you, so keep those comments and questions coming. Who knows, your question might be featured in our next episode. Until next time, remember, the past is full of enigmas waiting to be unraveled. Stay curious, stay connected, and keep exploring. See you in the next episode.